I've got my daughter Roma here with me, who wants to talk to you as well. So,
how you doing, Roma? You waving? I'll wave to you. There you go.
Good.
Good. Well, wonderful. Now you're in third grade, aren't you?
Yes.
You're in third grade. What are you studying right now in religion class?
Oh.
You've been looking at the Bible or the sacraments?
I think we were talking about the sower this week.
The sower and the seed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's a really good parable, you know. Just Jesus says, you know, he scatters all the seeds around. What do you think the seeds are?
Us.
Yeah. Well, we kind of are. We're actually more like the ground, I think. The seeds are God's love. It's the gifts that we have, the talents that we have, and he scatters them all over the place because God's given you some really great gifts, hasn't he, Roman?
Yes, I guess.
You guess,
yeah,
huh?
Father, she's actually got she's got a bit of a theory to share with you on the Eucharist.
Really?
So that's why she's a little timid right now talking about the parable of the sower, because she was prepared. She was prepared to send out the opening salvo to you. So do you mind hearing her theory on the Eucharist?
You go fire away, Roma.
My theory is that, like, since Jesus says in the parable of the Good Shepherd that we're his sheep and we go and we can only recognize his voice, that we go to him. And that's kind of what happens in the Mass, because he calls us to come to get the Eucharist, and that's kind of what we do. Well, I mean, if you have the Eucharist, basically. And then I also thought that, like, the manger, the manger is where sheep come to eat, and Jesus was laid in the manger when he was born. So, like, and Jesus is the Eucharist. So since we're the sheep, and Jesus is the Eucharist, it's kind of like it's kind of like the sheep are coming to eat at the manger when we're like going to have communion.
It is. You're very right on this. This is the case of what it is. And you know, we've been saying that for hundreds and hundreds of years. The manger is the place where the sheep fed. And Jesus was laid in the manger when he was born. He was laid in swaddling clothes, and he had to lay on that itchy, scratchy straw. But, you know, he recognized that later on he will be our food. And so the thing is what do you think about being a sheep?
Well, I mean, I guess if you were lying up against me, you would kind of be, comfortable.
Have you ever touched a sheep?
Not really. I've seen sheep before at one of my dad's friend's barn. Although
really?
I've never had a chance to touch them.
Oh, yeah, because that wool...
You kind of had to stay behind a fence or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's no fun. You got to get in there with the sheep and feel their wool, because it feels kind of scratchy. It's not real soft. It only becomes soft when they clean it up and do things to it. But, yeah, it keeps them warm, that's for sure. So, but, yeah,
Yep.
and also, I don't know, did you notice when you were close to the sheep, they were a little smelly, weren't they?
I guess.
What do you think that's like?
That was kind of a few years ago, so I can't really remember, like, as much what it smelled like as I can what it looked like.
Well,
although I can tell that the lambs were very cute.
Oh, they were cute. Yeah, the lambs are cute. I don't know about the sheep. Sheep get kind of older and they go, bah, you know, I don't know. They sound better when they're younger. And the older ones, they tend to butt you in the head if they're the rams or the male sheep. You know, the female sheep are called the ewes. And but yeah, when you've been able to go to the zoo, haven't you?
Yes, I've been to the zoo, although I've never seen any sheep there.
Never seen any sheep? Oh Lord! But when you're around those animals, they're kind of smelly. You know, they don't practice good. No one makes them take a bath every night, like your mom makes you and your brothers take a bath every night.
Yeah, you have to take a shower tonight.
Well, that is like every
whether you need it or
once
not.
a week, but yeah.
But Roma, you're...
actually, Father, I was just thinking about this. I was having a conversation with my mom, who's been reading about St. Catherine of Siena recently. Oh. Did you know that she could smell sin?
Oh, yeah, I could believe it.
Oh, my gosh. I was just thinking, I don't know if that's where you were going with this, but Roma, did you ever think about that sheep are so smelly, and if we're like the sheep, it's kind of like we're smelly because we're sinful?
Oh, I did not know that, actually.
I'm going to tell people 513-731-7740. We don't want to forget that it's our membership drive here on Sacred Heart Radio. 513-731-7740 is the number to call to make a donation. Please make Roma look good right now by giving us a call and making a donation. Help us, well, actually tell him what you wanted to tell him too.
What? The other? What?
That you're going to be making a donation yourself.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to make a donation of $15 today.
Oh, wow. Boy, that's a lot of money for you.
Tell Auntie Beverly to add that to the total. It'll be cash. She doesn't have a check or a credit card, Father, so
That's okay. That's okay. Cash is best.
That in.
Although, Beverly, please do add that to the title.
To the total, yeah.
Total, I mean.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So you like being in third grade?
Yeah, it's very fun. You also get to do a lot of fun things, like, what's one thing?
Well, tell Father what you like to do best.
One of the things that I like to do in third grade, I've already finished it, but it's very fun, is the prepositions thing. You get to write a story, and then you also get to symbolize it. Is that like all the prepositions at least? But
she likes to diagram sentences. Father.
Oh, I love writing.
Boy, I'll tell you, I diagrammed sentences when I was your age, and we need to do that more because it teaches you. You know, you'd be really good at Roma by diagramming. You'd be really good if you can take Latin. You need to take Latin.
I already like know how to sing 3 songs in Latin.
Wonderful, wonderful. Are they all about Mary?
Yeah, it's the Salve Regina.
Mm-hmm. Could you sing the Ave Regina Caelorum for him? You don't want to sing? Or you could sing the Salve Regina. Is that one easier?
I think my favorite one though is like Alma Redemptóris Mater.
Okay. Oh yeah, Mater. Yeah. Alma Redemptóris Mater, que cæli
portamones et stella maris,
succúrre cadénti, Súrgere prius, tuque genuísti, Natúra miránte, tuum sanctum Genitórem, Virgo prius, postérius, Gabriélis sabore, Sumens illud ave, peccatórum miserére. Very good.
Thanks.
Your Latin pronunciation is good. Thank you for coming and asking us that question and giving us an important lesson today about how we are the sheep of the Lord. The Lord is our shepherd, and he feeds us not with oats or with Skyline or with Chick-fil-A. He feeds us with his body and blood, and those are important things, you know?